Hello everyone, so wonderful for you to drop by. So if you remember back when I did a video on how to render your own tallow, today we're going to use that. Now tallow, or basically animal fat, is the most wasted resource I think we have here in America. And it can be used for so many things. You can use it for seasoning your cast iron skillet. It can be used boot polish, leather polish, saddle conditioner. You can use it in soaps. You can use it in candles, which I'm going to use it today for this. The list goes on and on. Axle grease. There's just so many things that it can be used for. And today we're not going to waste a resource, and I'm going to show you what you can do with it. Now, I have a really funny story on this homemade candle, and the reason I picked out this jar. A friend of mine works at Walmart, and he had a customer ask him if they sold essential oils there, and he said yes they do. And then she asked him, well, what's your favorite essential oil? And he looked at her deadpan face and said, bacon grease. Now, I told that story to my mom, and she's the one who actually got me interested in essential oils in the first place, and how to use them, and how, plants are healing the body. So, it's pretty cool stuff. And I told that story to her, and she just about fell over backwards laughing. Thought she was gonna pass out. She was laughing so hard, and she says, my dad, that he had to come here and listen to the story, which I had to, repeat and tell him, and oh, I think they laughed for a good 30 minutes or so. And I told my friend who works at Walmart that story. And one thing leads to another, and leads to another, as it always does. And my dad is the cook in my family. I don't know if you guys have a designated cook person who does that kind of stuff for you guys out there in the real world. But my dad is basically the main cook in my family with my sisters. So things that I didn't know growing up is that if you burn something, if you light a candle, it will help to get rid of the smell out of the air. And I did not know that then, but I know it now. But since favorite essential oil is bacon grease, I decided why not make a candle and just call it bacon grease. So I've got the pork tallow, and I thought, why not? Sure, I'll just find this jar. It says homemade right there. I'm really proud of that. I actually even braided that wick, and yes, I do braid that tightly. Yeah. So I've already mixed up my tallow, and I decided I'd add a little bit of paraffin with it. I'm moving around, moving stuff over. And even though it's not going to be, scented like bacon grease, I've already mixed my tallow and everything all in there. I decided I'd scent it kind of a spice, so even though it's a gag gift candle, it's still going to have, a good purpose, a function. So I added a little bit of a spice scent to it. Kind of has cloves, a little bit of cinnamon, and it smells really good. Already in there. So now I've got to heat up my glass jar. And I actually found a washer and just kind of glue gunned it to the bottom there. Kind of tied it off. I don't know, maybe you can see that in there. And go ahead, heat gun. This is going to ensure a smooth pour. And I'll be back when I'm done with this. So I'll get it poured. There'll be a sinkhole, but we'll get that all taken care of. So I'll be back when I get this finished. Bye guys. Alright, welcome back. So got my glass all heated up. Now I'm going to do a pour. I'm going to fill that up to right about there. I can save the rest of this for doing an add back. I'm going to make sure my wick is all nice and straight like it needs to be. Wrap it. Now that my wick has all been dipped in that oil, it's primed. Yes, wax is an oil. I've got another cat screaming at me. Woe is me. Alrighty. And just like that, and then it will dry like that. And show you back, but I have to do more to it. See you guys later. Hello there everyone. So we're going to be flattening the top of the candle. It sunk just a little bit, but we're going to fix that today. So I'm going to add a little bit more of my original base there, and I'm going to heat gun it. And then that will pretty much do it. It's going to dry just like that. You can see it's already starting to solidify back up, which is awesome. So at the very, very last end of it, what I'm going to do is probably top it with a little bit of cinnamon or cloves or something like that. I found this really awesome essential oil that, well, it's actually this one, you can use for all kinds of cool stuff. So that's pretty much that for now, and this is that tallow candle, so woohoo! Go team. Alright, we'll be back later with another video, and I'm going to take the rest of this and make another smaller candle with it, and we'll burn this one so you guys can see how it works. And this will be pretty cool, I think, for a Christmas gag gift, but it's also going to work nicely if, you know, if something burns in your house when you're cooking. You can always light a candle and it kind of helps take some of that out of the air. So it's going to be functional as well as a joke. So have a good one, and we'll be back as soon as this finishes drying, and then we'll top it, and then we'll get this one done and we'll do a burn test with it. Alright, have a good one. Hello everyone. So finished the candle. I sprinkled the top with a little bit of cloves, and it is done. I flattened the top with a heat gun, did a add back, and I'm not going to light this one. This one's going to be kind of a gag gift, but a practical one. So let me show you how I put the cloves on there. I have another one right here, and this candle smells so good. So I'm gonna take my heat gun, gently heat gun the top where it's just barely melted. I'm gonna take my pinch of cloves right here, just kind of sprinkle it on just like that. Now if I sprinkle that on before that isn't melted again, just that tiny little bit, what happens is you can blow on it and the cloves will all pop out. So you want to make sure your top is already flat, ready to go. So then all you have to do is just gently melt the top just enough to get that little bit of cloves to kind of stick on there. Alright, so that's pretty much it. And that's it for the spice candle anyway. I'm going to light this one, show you guys what this is going to look like. I'm really excited. I haven't lit the tallow candle before, so hey, what do you know? Works really, really well. Can't really see it too much, I guess. But yeah, there it goes. So that is how you make a tallow candle, and at least that's what I did. So that's how this one is going to burn. I just love how this is going to look. It's going to be awesome. Alright, well, have a good one, and I hope this helped you guys with your projects. Have a good one. Later.